Hi guys, it's Caitlyn here with My Amelia James by Caitlyn. Today my video is going to be about what to do after you've bought your kit. So the first thing after I bought my kit, I was like, holy smokes, what do I do? Okay, so I'm going to go through what I did. I have like 2 pages of notes here that I scribbled on, jotted on, and just made a huge list that I worked off to do mine. I've put them in a nice orderly list here for this video. So this is not necessarily the order that you should do it in. It kind of is, but not 100%, so you don't have to follow the exact order. In some of the legal stuff, you might have to do it in a different order, depending on what state you're in. So the first thing I did was I looked up how to get a business license if I wanted to do LLC or sole proprietor, and then the taxes in my state, which is Georgia. And for the taxes, I Googled it, and it just, like, I could read like 10 websites and 10 different blogs or whatever on taxes, and it wouldn't make sense to me. So definitely call a CPA because you don't want to mess up your taxes. Call a CPA, get with them, take your whole list of questions, have your CPA answer them so you know exactly what you need to do. Next, EIN numbers. I think there's a couple different names that different states use for the EIN number, but it's on irs.gov, and you just go there. That part's free to do. I think the LLC charges, they vary depending on state, what state you're in, but the sole proprietor is free, I think. I'm not sure. And then also look up any other legal stuff that you will need for your business, depending on your state. I know states are different, so you just have to look up for what state you're in. The next, create your social media accounts. I think I created my Facebook profile right away, but put it on secret so nobody can join, just you. And then I think I added like my best friend and my husband was in it, just so they can look through it with, like, when you do your description and your pinned post, so you have a couple set of eyes on it for just like grammar, if what you wrote makes sense, if they think that's a good idea or whatnot. Don't open it to closed or public, whichever one you're gonna do, until like a week before your kit ships or until you get your shipping notification. I wish I would have waited until I got my shipping notification, because now I've opened my Facebook group for like 2 weeks now and I still don't have a shipping notification. But I thought my kit was scheduled to ship out, so I opened it, and now I'm still waiting. So I have a group of like almost 200 people that I'm trying to entertain to stay in my group, which I've done a few mini launches, which I did a little in my last video. I went a little bit into my mini launch. So if you're interested in how I did that, you can watch my last video or email me at myameliajamesbycaitlyn@gmail.com, and I will answer any questions you have about how I did my mini launch. If you want to do an Instagram account, get that set up, Periscope, YouTube channels, anything like that. Make sure you use, for anything that your customers are going to be using, make sure to stick with the same username, the same handle, stuff like that, because that way they don't have to try to remember 5 different ways to get, like, what your username is here, what it is here, what it is here. It's all the same. And I know mine are a little bit different because, like, on Periscope, what matched all my other social media, it wasn't available, so I wasn't able to use that on there. Oh, and then you'll want to create your like USPS, Amazon Prime if you're gonna get that, which it's definitely paid off just in getting my supplies that I need. PayPal, Square, Shopify, or whatever you're gonna use for that, and then Canva, which is what I use to make all my graphics and stuff, or whatever you're gonna make on your graphics with. I would definitely recommend keeping a list of all your username and passwords. I have a spreadsheet of mine, and I just have the site, my username, password, and the security questions, so I don't have to remember them all. They're all mostly the same, but I don't know. I'm terrible at remembering them. Okay, and then create your graphics. I did Facebook cover photos, giveaway graphics, business cards, thank you cards, banners, care cards, game graphics, giveaways, giveaway winner graphics, boutique bucks, magic money, whatever. Like, I still think of ones every day that I need to create. So that's definitely going to be something that's ongoing as you get your business going. But definitely, I use Canva. I also did a little tutorial on Canva. If you want to check that out, it's on my YouTube channel. Let's see, get a planner. I just went to Walmart and bought, this was like 12 bucks, I think. It's got the week breakdown. It's got the month breakdown, and just write on it. In the notes section, right here in the notes section, I break down what I need to do for that week, and then I just scribble it out as I get it done. So I'm a note person. I have notes everywhere. So that's just my way of keeping my notes organized, is to have them in my planner. You'll also want to decide how you're going to invoice and ship, whether it's Square, PayPal, Shopify, whatever. And then also your shipping rates. I know some people do per item, some people do it by weight, some people do it by how much you spend. It's just what you want to charge. I know I do mine by how much you spend, and I know from just like my mini launches, some of them I've made money on the shipping, and some of them I have eaten money on the shipping. So it really just depends on what, you know, some orders you'll make money, some orders you'll lose money. But I added up what I charged for shipping and what I actually paid for shipping, and it was within like 5 cents of each other. So it's come out really, really even for me. You'll want to learn about Google Docs and Google Forms. I still haven't done much of that because I just have a Google checkout document and I haven't even been using it. A lot of my sales have been on Facebook, so I just left it on Facebook and they just sent me their email address right there in the comments. So I think on Facebook it's not such a huge deal. If you're not planning on using Periscope, you probably don't need a checkout form. But it's all up to you. On Periscope, I think it would definitely be easier to have a checkout doc. Decide how you'll track your inventory, your money, your expenses, stuff like that. I know Shopify tracks your inventory and everything for you. I was going that route, and I got the smaller Dymo, the 450 Turbo, and Shopify does not work with that, so I had to switch up in my mini launch how I did my inventory tracking and all that. I did find a different website for inventory. I can't remember exactly what it's called right now, but I've been using that, and it's all right. I don't know if I'm gonna stick with it yet. I don't know. I haven't looked at it a whole lot. Next thing, back to the social media stuff a little bit here. When you do go and switch your Facebook group to closed or public, whichever one you want to use. I choose closed because I want to control who is in my group. But you don't want them to go into an empty group. So what I did, I posted the size charts, the pricing, a little style guide on my Facebook page before I invited anybody, except for my husband and my best friend. And I also did, I call them meet me cards. I had a picture of the style, and then I had the name of the style, and then I just did like 3 or 4 or 5 bullets about how they fit, what, you know, like this I'd put crisscross in the front, pockets, long sleeves, comes in different sleeve lengths, stuff like that. And I made all that stuff in Canva. And oh, you want to decide on your exchange policy, your return policy, if you're going to do returns or just exchanges for shop credit or what there. And then your Facebook pinned post. I spent a lot of time on my pinned post because I wanted to have all the information in there, and I didn't want to have to like repeat myself 500 times on my page, which didn't work because people still ask me, how do I buy? What's shipping? You know, I still get all those questions. Nobody reads my pinned post, but maybe someday they will, but I want to leave it there so that if somebody does end up reading the pinned post eventually, that I won't have to answer their questions. They'll be able to find it all right there. So I have a welcome sentence or 2 there. Let's see, oops, I lost my spot here, guys. Oh, ways to shop, Periscope, albums, Facebook Live, in person, how, you know, whichever way. And under those, like, I put Periscope, and then I put under it, if you buy on Periscope, please remember your number and to fill out my Google Doc. Here is the link, and put the link there. Invoices, how they work, how long they have to pay them, what happens if they don't pay them, stuff like that. I also have a little thing in there that I just say, if you need any help picking out an outfit, I would love to help you. Let me know. But I would only put that in there if you really, really, really are comfortable having somebody help somebody picking out an outfit. Helps if you're actually interested in helping somebody pick out an outfit, and if you're okay if they go, that's terrible, I don't like that, because people are gonna do that. Let's see. Oh, how to host, like what they do if they want to host a party, the hostess rewards, shipping and handling, and then also your exchange and return policy. I always put the exchange and return policy at the bottom because I don't want people to have to return it and stuff. I don't want that to be like, oh, our stuff is not always great, here's my exchange policy. I want it to be, my stuff's always great, and put the exchange policy at the bottom. And then you'll also want to decide on their storage for leggings and hanging clothes. And then order your supplies, which I'm going to be doing in the next week or so, a video just on supplies, because I didn't want this video to be like an hour long talking about all my supplies. So I'm going to put that into a separate video. You'll want to get a business credit card and a business bank account. I know you have to do your, you have to have your business license and an EIN number, I believe, to apply for a business bank account. And then I checked out some vendor opportunities because I want to do some vendor shows and stuff, so I looked at those. Definitely do not sign up for anything until you have your inventory. I have one coming up at the end of April, and I thought I'd have like a month or 2 with my inventory, and I'm only going to end up with my inventory for a couple weeks before that now, so I'm a little nervous about how that's going to go, but, you know, we'll fly with it and see how it goes. If you have any questions about this video or the business in general, My Amelia James, email me. My email address is myameliajames@gmail.com. Caitlyn is Caitlyn. Oh yeah, you can join my Facebook group, My Amelia James by Caitlyn. And you can also follow me on Periscope, Instagram. Instagram's, let's see, did I write it? MAJ by Caitlyn is my Instagram. I use Instagram mostly for, I don't sell on there at all. I mostly post like, here's a sneak peek into my shop, join my Facebook group to get the details. Here's this cute outfit, join my Facebook group to get the details. Stuff like that. Subscribe to my YouTube channel if you want to get notified when I post that supplies list video in the next week. Maybe even tomorrow, depending on how well my child sleeps today. So that's about it. All I have for today. Remember, if you have any questions, send me an email, myameliajames by Caitlyn@gmail.com. Thanks, guys.